I am glad to see you on my channel. If you like the content, please support the channel by liking, subscribing, and commenting. Your support means a lot to me and motivates me to create new videos. Thanks for watching. On a normal evening, I received some unpleasant news. My favorite son has started having problems at school. He can't sit quietly in class, and the teacher is constantly reprimanding him. As a result, my frustrated wife listens to the teacher's call with a sad expression on her face and looks at me. Look where your parenting has gotten you. She continually attributes all problems to me, regardless of the circumstances. The class teacher contacted us and asked us to come to school tomorrow night, which my wife mentioned, adding that I would have to attend as she has many other responsibilities. It was as if I had nothing to do all day long, but I had to agree. The next day I walked to the school gate, mentally preparing myself to meet my son's teacher. She epitomizes the type of woman often discussed at men's evening gatherings. With her striking appearance, she is impossible to miss in a crowd. Her height and figure are amazing. If I had met such a woman in my school days, I would probably spend all my time with her. However, my son seems to be completely oblivious to the wealth he possesses when he goes to her classes. Victoria, which was the name of my son's teacher, greeted me from the threshold of the classroom. "It's so good that you're here, Michael," she said, and explained that the upbringing of my son should still be done by a man. A firm hand in such matters is indispensable. She also praised that I am a father if I am so engaged in the child. It's only natural. And how could I not come when such a nice woman asks? Victoria blushed a little and tucked her hair behind her ear. She sat down at the teacher's desk and pointed to the chair next to it. I sat down with all my attention, looking into her deep green eyes. They made me think of hot May and greens, like when I was young and had a fling with a teacher trainee. It was a good time that I wouldn't mind repeating. So, Victoria gathered her thoughts. "Your son's been distracted a lot lately, flying around in the clouds in class. His grades are down." I nodded silently, understanding why my son is so distracted. And who wouldn't be distracted with such a lady in front of his eyes? My gaze involuntarily dropped to the woman's neck, and I noticed the top button of her shirt unbuttoned, revealing the edge of her white bra. "What are you looking at?" The teacher was alarmed, and only then noticed what she was sitting in front of me. A blush flooded her face as she adjusted her clothes, but I intercepted her hand. "Why hide such beauty?" I said. "It seems to me that the students are distracted in class too, just because you impress them with your beauty." Victoria was completely embarrassed and looked down, but she didn't remove my hand. "You think so?" she asked awkwardly, and received my affirmative answer. And I decided to remember my youth with the intern and went on, unbuttoning another button of her shirt. Victoria didn't push me away and only sighed loudly, as if she didn't have enough air. I embraced her boldly, and then everything went smoothly. By the way, after that, I was summoned to the school to talk face-to-face more than once. I asked my son that he would sometimes dabble in the lessons, that I would be called to school more often, where I could meet with a beautiful teacher alone. You can see why. Have you had any similar stories? Write in the comments.